One, two, checking. Alrighty. Hi, diddly ho, party people. I'm Just a Bad Meme, and this is Just a Bad Review, and we're gonna be reviewing The Last of Us, episode 2 and 3, because I watched them both together. We're gonna do some light note touching about the scores for episode 2. I'd say we're gonna go 6 out of 10. Pretty nice, pretty good, solid. And the same score for episode 3. So let's start with episode 2. Spoilers from here on out. Episode 2 starts with what Tess, Joel, and Ellie making their way. They got to go through a museum. Clickers. First time we see clickers in the show. They look very nice. Ellie gets bitten, but she's immune. They crack a joke. They move on, and they make it to a hotel. She tells us Ellie can't swim. That's it. Next would be they make it to the Capitol building, where everyone's dead. This is a departure from the game here. There's no Fedra soldiers don't show up or anything. Instead, infected are alerted due to the fungus system they have. They start rushing all the way to the States building, and Tess reveals she's bitten. Got bit by a clicker. So she decides she'll stay behind and take care of them all. She starts dumping gasoline from the vehicles and nearby oil drums onto the floor. Spills a box of grenades as well. Joel and Ellie leave to head to the next location, and Tess tries to light everything on fire with her lighter, which doesn't light. And this is the biggest gripe with episode 2. It's there's a zombie and Tess kiss scene for some reason. I don't know why they put that in. That was weird. Like I would imagine they would sprint toward her and like try to maul her to death like they do everyone else, not walk up slowly and give her a tender kiss. Like that was a kiss that I give my wife when I say hello. Like goddamn. But she finally lights the lighter after during the kiss and blows herself and all the infected up. All I gotta say, good way for Tess to die. You lose a point because the weird zombie kiss in between Tess. It could have easily been a 7 out of 10 episode. Maybe an 8 out of 10 because that was a really good way for Tess to die. I like that a lot better than the game. Next thing, episode 3. Episode 3 is mostly a backstory of Bill and his partner. Um, so in the game, it was Bill had a partner who died. He died going to get a part for a vehicle in a school, and uh, he had enough of Bill's paranoia bullshit. That doesn't happen here. Instead of that happening, and Joel and Bill and Ellie got to go through their town that's been overrun with infected. Um, that doesn't happen. Instead, the town remains infected free forever. They keep it well maintained. They deal with raiders occasionally, and it shows us the backstory of Bill and his, I guess by the end of it, husband, Frank. Cool. We didn't need to see the backstory between Bill and Frank, but it did its job really fucking well. We started off with them not knowing each other, Bill being paranoid. He lives alone for a few years, and you can tell he's lonely just by the small little mannerisms he's doing. So, great actor, by the way. He's very good actor for this shit. The lonely paranoid guy. He's amazing for this. Uh, Frank gets caught in a trap, and it's a little pitfall trap, and Bill frees him. Obviously, Frank convinces him to get some food. Bill agrees reluctantly. Uh, feeds. Frank after Frank showers, Frank gets a change of clothes. Frank plays some music. Bill says to stop, and he plays it so much better and a fucking amazing voice. God damn it. Ah, that's staying in. As I was saying, um, they play music. Bill and Frank kiss. They're moving pretty fast, but they do. Um, then they fuck. Didn't want to see that. I did not want to see that. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't show them fucking, but they are naked. They are on top of each other. I skipped it. I didn't want to watch it. Um, yeah, pretty good. So they meet Joel and Tess. Tess comes back for this little bit of an episode. That's pretty cool. You get to see her with brunette hair. Woo, a little younger. Pretty cool. Uh, it's pretty nice. It's a good episode so far. They get attacked by raiders. They deal with the raiders. They trade some stuff with Joel and Tess. It goes well. And then by the time Ellie and Joel show up, I would assume a few months before, or sometime a little bit before, Frank is sick with the terminal disease. It has paralyzed his lower body and renders his arms mostly useless. He's still really good at painting. Goddamn, he's a regular Picasso. I tell you what. But he's he's done. He tells Bill that he's done. That it's his last day. And they cry about it. Well, Bill cries about it. He's not ready to give up Frank, but Frank tells him to fucking do it. So he does. They have one last day, breakfast, a boutique to get dressed. They have a little wedding thing. They exchange rings and kiss. Pretty good scene. I was like, oh, it was very, very wholesome, very cute. I loved it. Then then the dinner, and Bill pours the pills, crashed up pills, into Frank's wine, and Frank downs it. But he realizes there was already pills in the wine, and Bill confirms, yep, enough to knock out a horse, as he drinks his own glass. And he tells him that he isn't ready to live without Frank. It was his reason for being here. And Frank says it's the most romantic thing from an objective point of view anyone's ever done for him. I'm like, yeah, I guess it's a very Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. Yeah, I liked it. I wouldn't say romantic, but I liked it. It was unable. You lived your life, and you're unable to live what's little you have left without the person you love. I get it. It was great. It was cute. I loved it. I'm even a lot of praise for a 6 out of 10. There was not a lot wrong with the episode. I guess I can. Let me continue. They move to the bedroom. They lock the door, open the window, and they go to sleep. They left a letter for Joel, and sometime later he shows up with Ellie. They read the letter. mm, Joel and Ellie loot the damn place. Ellie takes a gun and hides it in her backpack. She now has a gun. Then they get in the truck that Bill leaves them, and they leave. Pretty solid episode. Um, I went in there with a little bit of hate in it, honestly, because my pops told me that there was a lot of gay scenes and stuff, and there wasn't that many. They were gay. I had nothing wrong with gay people. I just don't like to see them fuck, so I skipped that. But this is episode 3 is a huge departure from the video game, but I think this is okay. This it's not it's establishing itself that it's the show and not the video game. There's going to be differences, but the results are the same. The result of Joel going to Bill for a car is he leaves with a car and a bunch of fucking guns and shit. I think I think I preferred this over the video game. Um, I don't think if they tried to do what the video game does here, it wouldn't work in a TV show. The video game, a lot of this stuff doesn't translate well to a show. So I think they're doing all right. Stay away from the weird zombie kiss scenes and the gay sex, and we're fine, really. Um, so episode 3, I'm gonna change the review. It gets a solid 7 out of 10 episode. Maybe even an 8 out of 10 if I'm being honest. That was it was really good. Maybe a little sad. Not as sad as when Sarah died, but a little sad. Yeah, that's The Last of Us. Episode 2, but mostly 3. So, I hope you all enjoyed. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down in the comment section below what your thoughts and opinions are, and I will probably respond. I don't know, probably not. We'll see how it is. I bid all of you adieu.